So Rashi here in Divrei Maskil, Dvarav Kayomim, makes a very interesting statement. He says, if somebody says this animal should be a korban chatas, says Rashi, even though he wasn't mechuyev in a korban chatas, Dvarav Kayomim. And everybody asks, as we already said a few moments ago, the korban chatas is the kind of korban that you can only bring if you're obligated to bring that korban. So how could Rashi suggest that even if you're not obligated to bring it, if you say it in a way which is very clear that you're accepting upon yourself, you're chayiv? So the Shar HaMelech says a very interesting teretz. He says that even though you would not be able to bring that, and you would not be able to bring that korban, because as we keep on repeating, you can't bring a korban chatas unless you're obligated to bring a korban chatas. A korban chatas cannot be brought by the double. If somebody would bring a korban chatas in such a fashion, it would be considered as if he brought chulun ba'azara. But says the Shar HaMelech, it's a kind of a korban chatas that the animal would have on it a kedusha of a korban chatas. It would have on it the kedusha of a korban chatas, but it would not be an animal that could be brought as a korban chatas. So the Achronim ask, very often in Shas, the Gemara speaks about the korban chatas amesis. Animals that are korban chatas, but cannot be brought as a korban chatas. But according to the Shar HaMelech, we now have another case of such a korban, where you designated an animal as a korban chatas, and the way we're learning now, the Shar HaMelech is explaining to us, the designation is considered valid, but you can't just bring it. So why isn't that always included in the list of chomesh chatas amesis? So the Shar HaMelech himself answers to that question, that even it ought to be in that list. But if you think about the list of Chamish Chatas HaMesis, all of them started in a situation where you were obligated to bring the Korban Chatas. This is a situation where you weren't obligated to bring the Korban Chatas. Since you weren't obligated to bring that Korban Chatas, that's why it's not